Hey, what up, guys? It's your boy Supersize. Time to get down and do our weekly Destiny grind. But first, let me turn down this in-game music because it is too loud. There we go. Much better. All right. Time to see, now that everything's nice and refreshed, it's time to see what's in store for me this week. The upside this week is now we can, there was an issue with material and us not being able to, there was a cap on how much material you could hold on to. They upped that cap, which is great because it's been driving everybody insane. With all their weapons and whatnot. So I'm gonna first, before anything else, head to the tower. This is definitely not the most exciting part of a stream, but it is very necessary. Let's see. All right, I'm back. I got a message from a buddy of mine who's looking to stream today. You guys should know Elmwiz. He's no stranger to streaming with me. Let's see. There we go. Also, while I'm doing this, for anyone who gives a crap, I am still on the hunt for a Magnemite for my Mystery Tree Nuzlocke. At some point in time, I'm going to start streaming that. I would love to. I just got to get myself a capture card and set up and such. Let's see. Okay, so first thing I want to do. Why are these in here? These go to my postmaster? What in the hell? Hold up. Let's see, 40, 36. So this is the breakdown. Oh, wait, did they not up the cap on? Oh. Let me see something. Did they only up the cap on? Okay, they must have only upped the cap on the resident materials. Ah, okay. Guess that's fair. Yeah, 4th time's a charm. Which is... Okay. Yeah, my memory is short. There we go. Okay, now I can... Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. It's this one. Now I can finally break that down. Perpetual motion. How do I feel about this one? Vorpal weapon. Perpetual motion. I really don't care too much about perpetual motion in PvE. Um, it's more of a PvP perk to me. Vorpal, on the other hand, is baller in both, although I don't normally run Vorpal in PvP, but it is like a legitimate PvP perk as well as PvE. Probably more PvP now that there are other better damaging DPS perks. I just like Vorpal because it's kind of no brain. Unlike Firing Line, where you need to be near teammates or, you know, crap like that. Just point and shoot. So, Vorpal or Perpetual Motion? I like both. I can't keep all of these. I have so many weapons I gotta cut out of my life. Look at this. I'm at 495. Like, this is insane. I gotta find the stones to start breaking down certain weapons, because I have so many that I'm not gonna use unless there's like a very specific reason, and it's killing my vault. I mean, it's killing everybody's vault, but like for people like myself who are really intent about destroying weapons, this is painful. Let's see. Let's see. All right, back to what I was doing. Well, I guess first things first. Let's break down all of the weapons that clearly need to be broken down. Let's start with what I'm holding. All right, so this is 36, 32. This is 22. But I'm keeping that, definitely. This is 38. Increase accuracy. See, I'm already sitting here talking myself into, oh, well, maybe, you know, if I can think of, no. Gotta get rid of it. But make sure that I have higher level stuff, though, before I do. Yeah, I definitely do. So, you're gone. I'm keeping this. This is gone. This is gone. I guess I didn't up the cap on that other material because throughout the course you're gonna get tons of blue material, of legendary material to break down. So there's really no reason to uncap that. See this sniper rifle. Snapshot, which I love on any sniper rifle. Steady hand, I care less about that. Honestly, Snapshot's the only thing on here I like. So it's gone. There's nothing on this I like. So it's gone. Oh wait, no, that's a 40. Now I'm gonna hold on to that for infusion, I guess. All right, now let's see. Sweet Sorrow. It's a rapid fire frame auto rifle. Archetype I really do enjoy. Hey, what's going on, Animaniac? Thanks for dropping by. Just sitting here trying to clear out this this vault of mine. It's just, I have so many weapons in there that it's just clogging up everything. So I'm trying to break this all down before I get started on anything else. Because normally I'll just be like, oh, I'll get to it later. No, it's time to get to it now. Get all this stuff broken down. Tap and trigger I love, although it just got a bit of a nerf, which sucks. Triple tap is nice, but together on these weapons, they don't really... I mean, they kind of go hand in hand, but honestly, if you're running a rapid fire, you kind of need a damaging perk of some sort, or something like Demolitionist or Wellspring to make it worth using. Otherwise, at least in my opinion. So I can break this down. Let's see, finality, opening shot. Rapid hit on a sniper rifle, I see no purpose in. So this can be broken down too. I'm keeping this. This is gonna be my infusion weapon. 50s. Let me see what this is here. Rapid hit, turn around. No. What's that? The Fugi? The Fugi. Let's see what's up with this. Snapshot, good, good. Grants increased reload speed when close to full magazine. Not really sure how that works for a sniper rifle. Accurized rounds, hammer forge, Handling Masterwork. These are all really nice perks. Except Compulsive Reloader. I'm not feeling that so much. But it is a 41, so I'll hold on to it for Infusion. Keep doing that. Yeah, I'm definitely holding on to this. It's not a god roll or anything, but it's the best roll I could get for Far Cry. And I don't hate it, you know, like, got a strong range on it for 180. I can't wait to use it in PvP to see how it feels, because I like the way it fires. So we'll see what happens. I'll give it a shot. And all right, so that's done. Proximity, chill clip. Direct hits with this top half of this magazine. Oh, no wonder that doesn't work. It's the top half of the magazine. Well, now that I've seen that, it kind of not nearly as good. Before I break it down, though, let me look in my vault and see. Look down in my vault and see what other grenade launchers I have. Because I don't want to break it down and then... Because it's a stasis grenade launcher, so it's the only one right now. So I don't want to break that down. Hey, what's going on, Elvis? Hey man, I'll take any streamer that want to watch, any viewer who wants to watch me rummage through a vault. Let's see. I know I have another one somewhere in here. No. Heavy weapon. Are you serious? Is this the only one I have? Oh no, here it is. I was like, wait a minute. I knew I had more. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to see. Alright, so Spike Grenade, Weapons of Light, great combination for DPS for bosses. So I'm definitely holding to that. There's no brain on that one. This is the one I was curious about. Oh, okay. Another Spike Grenade. I don't know about this. I haven't gotten around to building on my Hunter yet. Well, I mean, I built a Hunter, but I haven't gotten around to the 3.0 Hunter after this DLC dropped. I still haven't gotten around my Titan either. It's been all Warlock this entire time. So, but once I get my Warlock fully up to snuff and whatever, I feel comfortable with them, I'll start making my way to the other ones. I would do it right now, but you can basically pay to have your character bumped up to 1500, which is like it's not the soft cap, but it's up there. Because I think the soft cap is like 1520, I think. No, or maybe it's 1530. I can't remember. Whatever the case may be, you still have to do some grinding, but it kind of cuts out all the other middle bullshit. But to do it, you got to pay for it. It's like $20 or something like that. I'm not really willing to do that. I might do it for one character, but I'm definitely not doing it for both. But to get that option, you had to beat the story mode in the beginning first. You can't just do that right off the bat. So I already did it with my Warlock, so the two other options came to me afterwards. If that wasn't the case, I probably would have would have started working on them already, but I figure I'll wait. I don't have any reason to rush into this yet. As far as this weapon goes, I don't want to give up this combination. Like, I really don't know what Chill Clip does really yet. Like, I know what it does, but I don't know like how effective it is yet. Direct hits with the top half of this magazine causes a detonation that slows nearby targets, which is cool in theory, but I can see if it froze nearby targets, but just slowing them, I don't know. Like, does that matter so much? Like, I like the idea of it. I'm a big fan of the stasis class and stasis weapons, but this sounds cool, but it doesn't feel like it would do much of anything. But it's better for PvE than it is for PvP, which is what I'm struggling to decide with this one that I'm holding on me. But since it's the only one with proximity grenades, which I use in PvP, PvP, then I kind of have no choice but to stick with it for now. Because it also has Chill Clip, but again, Chill Clip only works at the top half of your magazine. So when you start in PvP, you only get 3 shots. I think so the magazine holds 5 shots. So I guess technically the first shot would work, but after that, it doesn't work anymore. I guess. I don't know, whatever. Right now, it doesn't really matter how I feel about it right now. It's the only proximity one I have for PvP, and I do like using grenade launcher, heavy grenade launcher PvP, so I'm gonna have to stick with it for now. Things I don't have to stick with though are some of these rocket launchers. I have a lot of them, and I definitely don't need all of them. Definitely keeping this machine gun very good. These 2 machine guns though, I don't know. I don't think so. Moving target, really good for PvP. Rampage is decent. I mean, I like it more in PvE than in PvP. So this should technically be a breakdown, which is what I'll do. Let's see. High impact reserves, rangefinder. This is actually a good PvP machine gun because the rounds towards the end of the magazine do more damage. And the upside is that in PvP, you only get a small amount of bullets for the machine gun. So it would already naturally start at the bottom of the magazine. So that's like extra damage right off the bat, which is great. Also with rangefinder, I can hit from much deeper with it. So I'm gonna hold on to this. I know there's somebody out there that's like, but that's kind of silly or something else like that. But you know what? I'm gonna roll with it. So I'll drop this in my vault for now. Maybe I'll hold on to it for PvP. I want to see how well it works before I get rid of it. Now here are the other ones. So this is 1540. So I'm gonna hold on to it for infusion. This is my regular PvE weapon. PvP weapon. What's this? No. Actually, explosive light with impact casing. It's kind of powerful, but no. If it doesn't have auto load and holster or surplus or something like that, I'm not really in the business of it. I need something, when it comes to rocket launchers, you need something snappy. There's nothing worse than a slow rocket launcher loading. So let's see, with this and this are my 2 infusion weapons, I think. Alright, so let's check inside the vault real quick. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to this. All right, so as far as on my character goes, I think I'm good. Oh wait, I forgot about this. Auto load and holster, chain reaction. Honestly, I've been trying to get the whole rocket launcher chain reaction thing to work. The explosion just isn't significant enough. Like, rocket launchers already have a solid blast radius. And chain reaction works best for ad clear. It's not strong for bosses, really. So when you hit your targets or you fire in the general area, you're already going to wipe out a bunch of those enemies. You really don't need chain reaction to do anymore. It's not like the explosions keep like happening, like, oh, this guy blows up and it just keeps working his way outward. It kind of doesn't. Like, it just, each of the enemies kind of pop where they stand, and that's kind of it. So so yeah, this is, so I'm gonna bounce this too. Yeah, it's time to make some hard choices on this vault. I think the first place I'm gonna start is with the heavy weapons. Those tend to be the easiest to make with choices. All right, so we'll start with this one, the Palmyra B. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Palmyra B. I hate saying that. The Palmyra. There we go. Lasting impression, very good for single target DPS. The Palmyra, you think? I guess so, man. Like, I hate saying it though. It's so weird, clunky. The Palmyra, whatever. We'll call it the Pal B. All right, it's got lasting impression, which is great for single target DPS. Like, there's no better, I think there's no better rocket launcher perk than lasting impression if you're trying to do big bang damage. Maybe explosive light, but I don't know the damage numbers on that, so I leave that to the people who test those numbers. But in my opinion, lasting impression is a no-brainer. Impulsive amplifier is great for velocity. On rocket launchers, velocity is very important. You know, getting that shot off as quickly as possible, especially in endgame content. Even split second could cost you a shot because the enemy dodges out of the way. And trust me, at higher level content, these enemies love to move. It annoys me, especially the Hive Knights. They do this like little twirl move behind cover that really pisses me off when I miss with a heavy ammo shot. It has high impact casing, which is good. It says increased stability, and it does, but it also increases damage on direct hits. I really don't know how well that works with lasting impression, because how lasting impression works, it's a missile that sticks to the target primarily in the beginning, and then there's a delay, and then it explodes. That's where all the damage comes from. But with impact casing, it's about when it hits and explodes and does extra damage. I don't think if it's the delayed explosion, that impact damage comes into play. It'll just count as the initial first damage, which is not that much. The impact from the missile touching the enemy, that may be like, 100 to 200 damage. And then it explodes and it's like, 3,000 or 4,000 damage, something like that. Don't take those numbers straight though. I guess I don't know the actual numbers. But this isn't bad. I would prefer lasting impression with something like autoload and holster, but it does have alloy casing, which bumps up your reload speed through the roof. So if I don't have anything better, I'll hold on to this, definitely. So let's see what else is in there. Much like I mentioned before about chain reaction, now the only reason I'm gonna hold on to this, and I mean the only reason, is because it has Ambitious Assassin. It pairs stupidly well with chain reaction. So basically, I fire at a group of enemies, they explode, and then my magazine now gets reloaded with a number of, based on the enemies killed. So if rocket launchers naturally only have one shot in the rocket, and then you have to reload and refill it again. With this perk, say I fire into a group of like 3 or 4 enemies, I kill those enemies, and now when I reload, my weapon will have 4 shots now, because that's the number of enemies I killed. That's huge for a rocket launcher, because now I can fire a bunch of shots off in succession, and that makes DPS a lot stronger. So it's definitely worth holding on to, at least for now. I would prefer to get something with more damage dealing next to Ambitious Assassin, but for now, I'll keep it in my vault. Here we go. Now we're talking. Autoload and holster with explosive light. A lot of damage as long as I pick up a orb of power beforehand, which is easily doable. And autoload and holster is my favorite, one of my top 3, I think, favorite perks in the game. I say top 5 at the very least. For rocket launchers, grenade launchers, breach grenade launchers, wave frame grenade launchers. To make it easier, any special ammo, any special weapon or heavy weapon. There you go. Basically, you stow the weapon. And it automatically reloads itself. It is great for weapons that only fire, weapons that reload very slowly. Only problem is I don't like the magazine perks, but that's not a big deal. Increase velocity, that's good. Greatly increases stability, but it decreases blast radius, so I'm gonna stick with this. And this right here. All right, so yeah, this is a keeper. I'm actually going to. Oh, I already have it locked. There we go. So another autoload and holster. This one has chill clip. Again with this chill clip. I want to love this perk, but it is. I don't know. Now my question is, how does chill clip work on a rocket launcher? Rocket launchers only have one shot. Direct hits with the top half of this magazine causes a detonation that slows nearby targets. Well, there's only one rocket in the magazine, so I mean, I assume that means every time you fire this weapon, it should activate. If that's the case, then that's pretty cool. I don't know how practical it is, but it's cool. So I'll hold on to that too. I just made excuses for 3 different goddamn weapons, and this is why I can't get rid of anything. Actually, I think for all 4 weapons. Explosive light, chain. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the chain reaction. I already have enough rocket launchers, and let's be honest, I don't think I'm ever gonna use this one. You're gone. Ooh, that was painful, but I did it. All right, so we'll hold on to those. But before I continue, let me check the rocket launcher I had on me. Okay. This is 39, 40. Yeah, so that's an infusion rocket launcher. All right. All right, back to the heavies. All right, time for machine guns. This has fire line on it, which I think is the highest DPS perk in the game. The only problem is it requires you to be standing next to 2 additional allies. So it's good for like big target DPS when you're with a team and you're firing on one big target. Then you get a lot of extra damage. It's really good for those like raid bosses. But other than that, there's nothing else on here that I give a crap about. But it does have firing line, so I'll hold on to that for now. This has headstone. I really like headstone, and I'll be honest, I really like it on the machine gun. The question is, do I need it on the machine gun? Like, I can't figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with a machine gun with headstone. Headstone perk works when I get a precision kill with the weapon. It creates a small pillar of ice where the corpse of the enemy stands. Cool sounding, right? If you mow down a bunch of enemies, a bunch of pillars of ice are standing there, and that's cool. It's great. But then what? They don't explode and kill enemies nearby, or the most you can use them for, and it's okay with like other like auto rifles or other primary weapons. That's fine with primary weapons, but with a machine gun, you're not really hiding behind cover like that. You're out there just mowing motherfuckers down. Let me see what else I got in the tank here before I make any hard decisions. This one's interesting. Subsistence Frenzy. The subsistence on a machine gun is baller. Subsistence basically reloads the magazine as you kill enemies. So essentially an endless supply of bullets. Well, not endless supply, but it'll keep reloading your weapon so you don't have to from your reserve. So once the reserve ammo runs out, then obviously you got to find more ammo. But this is pretty cool, not having to to stop firing if I don't need to stop firing, as long as I'm killing stuff. Oh, I have another filing eye? Okay, this one's better. It has better reloading perks at least. Alright. Yeah, okay. So this one goes. All right. One more down, a lot more to go. Kill clip Thresh. I used to love Thresh, but now it's kind of a meh, perk. You know what? Get rid of it. It doesn't kindle joy. So it looks like my buddy wants to play some Call of Duty. So I'm going to back out of this, which let me see. I don't know why I keep yawning. Well, I know why I keep yawning. And before I jump over there and...
Greetings, Guardian. I come bearing enlightening news. Brachus Forge has earned himself quite a reputation among the Cabal. Within his first 3 days aboard my ship, he was challenged to 6 rites of proving. He prevailed in them all.
Of course he did.
One of
That's
those
Lord Saladin,
challenges
baby.
came from an officer on my war council. Brachus Forge defeated him with a single thunderous blow. As is our custom, he was promoted to Valis for his courage. He has
Yes.
also started a version of the Iron Banner aboard my flagship at my request. There were many volunteers for his training. He calls his legionaries Iron War Beasts. We have much to learn from one another, and Valis Forge is an excellent ambassador. I dare say he even likes it here. And if a human can ascend to the rank of Valis in such a short time, imagine what the future holds. May we all live long enough to find out.
She's gonna end up like trying to mate with Saladin to try to create some kind of Cabal human hybrid. All right, that's good. I just wanted to see where the story led with that. All right, so we're gonna be done with Destiny for now. We're gonna hop over to Call of Duty. So let's do that. Unfortunately, it's gonna require an update, so I'll be back to streaming shortly. Stay tuned. Deuces.